Hello ladies and gentlemen, this part is going to be fun. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's get back to work. Okay, our soldering iron's ready to go, and we've made the first connection here with the solder for the photo buttons. So what you want to do with soldering, you definitely want to have the soldering iron in one place and then feed the soldering wire into it, and then it melts down onto the tip, and then it becomes a molten space between the wires and the metal connections you make. So you're able to make a stable electric connection. So here we've got the button. This was really hard to make because the button is so small, and also they're right on top of each other, so you have to be really careful not to drop solder onto the wire below you, cause some kind of false connection and ruin the circuit. So yep, so we got it, it worked. So we're going to use some shrink wrap tubing to get a more tight fit on the buttons and make sure they stay intact and the wire doesn't come into contact with anything, and we have a stable connection for as long as we're going to use the helmet for. Finished circuit, all done. Now let's test out the buttons, see if they work. Yep, still working, all the connections are great, that means everything's working great. Now we're going to install the headphones, and we've got some glue here we're going to line them up with, and we have to position them in the correct area so we can still charge them and access all the media controls on the left headset. So we got that lined up. You're going to want to go round under the sides. So yeah, this is really hard. You also have to be really careful to keep the hot glue gun away from the audio wire that's holding the band. And yep, it's the finished product. We've got the phone, now we're going to dance around for a bit. Yep, all the headphones are working fantastic. So yep. The drill, going to make some holes for wires. Yep, all the buttons have been put into place properly, work great. Moving on. Oh, well, I'll just price for it now. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, now we've got the testing out the monitor, make sure all the display is still working on the Raspberry Pi, and everything's good. We're using Raspbian, which is just the default kind of desktop Linux-based. I believe it was Linux-based, they didn't make it themselves. Linux-based OS for the Raspberry Pi. Yeah, it's quite easy to use, very minimalistic, but it works great for our project and our needs. Here's the finished product, and yeah, it looks really good. I'm really happy with the result. The paint on the outside looks really good, and yeah, definitely. So let's look inside. So the first obvious thing you'll notice is the mouth guard, the chin strap, the chin strap. We have right there to hold your face in place, and then we also, right behind that, you can see the pad, which is like a foamy material which can be easily removed, and right behind there is the battery pack. It's a little pink thing you can see, and let's whip the pad out to get to it. Yep, there's the battery pack, and we got the wires running in, and then we also have a cable so you can charge the battery that is tucked behind the battery so it won't get loose while you're wearing the helmet. So yeah, let's put that all back together. all good. Now we got the headphones that we installed earlier. As you can see, they're working good. And then we got the fan up there and a Raspberry Pi, all mounted properly. We got the other side of the headphones with the wire running along the top. We've got a bag over there for all the loose cables, and also we've got a fan in between those two pads right there. So we keep air circulating and flowing, make sure the Raspberry Pi doesn't overheat, and also the user wearing the helmet doesn't get too uncomfortable. And also you don't want to get like sweat in the electronics, such as the camera and the wires. It could be a real nightmare. So yep, we've got all the USB hub in the Raspberry Pi being used to power all the fans and the display, and it's all working great. We got the camera up there pointing right outside the front of the helmet. We also got the two buttons, of course, for our photo system, and also can be reprogrammed to do anything within the Raspberry Pi's Raspbian interface. The new GPIO pins. So yep, we've got our computer code for capturing and recording the video with the buttons. So I'm going to do a quick test with that and see, as a final product, can we get an accurate photo, and can we see through the front of the helmet without being obstructed in any way. So yep, looks great. You can see that's right on the front of the helmet. You can see the white piece of cardboard that I record on. Got a clear picture. Now I'm going to put my hands on, and you can see this is my hands are right in front of the helmet, and you can see them very clearly. And yeah, that means we've got all the camera lined up good. Here's another demonstration of the camera's ability. You can see a green, lime green trash can, and that is right below the helmet, and you can see my hand. It's working great. Well, thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I hope you had a really good one. The helmet works great. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you've got any ideas for more series that you want us to do, let me know. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Goodbye.